And in terms of kind of national, this is a great example of how domain rating works and what influences it, and then how that ultimately generates traffic. So we have 5 sample brands here. These are all competitors in the same industry. Domain rating, you might be familiar with domain authority, domain rating. It's just a way to assess authority. And what that means is there's a scale and it goes from 0 to 100 and it's logarithmic. So that means going from a 30 to a 40 is easier than 40 to 50. And the more referring domains you have, there's a positive correlation between more referring domains and domain rating or domain authority. And therefore, the stronger your website is, the stronger on average your pages are going to be, the more traffic you're going to be getting in general. And then the more competitive you are across highly valued traffic areas, the higher your traffic value is going to be. So you can basically see here, the more quality referring domains leads to stronger website strength, which leads to more traffic and then generates more revenue. So this is kind of like the magic formula for how we think about authority and power. Now, there's a couple different examples on how this manifests in different search results. So here's an example right now. The keyword doesn't even matter. If you look on this column, we're basically looking on the left-hand side. We have websites, and then we have domain rating, which is kind of what we were looking at the last slide. And then we have this thing called URL rating. URL rating, or UR, is basically the domain rating, but for a single page instead of for the entire website. And in general, that's going to be dictated by the amount of referring domains that are built to that page. The higher your domain rating is, the faster that URL number goes up based on the new referring domains that are built. So we can look over here and we can see the #1 search result for this has a DR of 90, and all the way in that right corner for domains, they've actually built 93 referring domains to this website as well. So that gives them a URL rating that's pretty strong. That's 16. And you can see there, that's actually going to put them at the top of the list. Below them, you start to have a website that has a really high DR, and it really hasn't done a lot of link building, 19 referring domains. The #4 spot is very similar, a DR 89 with with 5 referring domains. So those are very small URL ratings, which enables the DR 54 with a lot more referring domains, therefore a higher quality URL rating, to hop above a bunch of them.